Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Minds Beneath Us. Last time we left off, I hopefully saved somebody's life by pulling that lever really quickly. I might not have my job anymore, but Behave Cream Puff. Pack of Cream Puff coconut flavored expired brand name Behave. It's a widespread notion among engineers that keeping a pack Behave around machines will cause glitches and malfunctions to go away. Interesting. Well, it didn't help there. Definitely didn't help there. Hello. Is that our stocks? is that a stock thing? I think so. Looks like it. Because those look like stock like short names. Please think again, sir. Doubting my decisions? He's severely injured. According to the attached sensors, he's suffering from grade 4 injury. We must... How many fucking times do I need to repeat myself? I don't give a flying fuck if he dies. What? Keep him hanging there for 3 hours at least, you hear me? He's not dead yet. We can still save him. I'd rather have him die up there. If he dies, the insurance company will take over. He lives to pay all the medical bills. You, yeah, the newbie. Did you rack him up? You did this? Better hope he dies quickly. Or else I'll make sure every single medical bill of his goes to you. What the fuck? You're insane. It's a living person. You just watch him die? Calm the fuck down. Making an informed decision. Said grade 4 injury yourself. How much chance does he have, huh? The fuck? Can't just give up trying. As the man who put him up there in the first place. What did you say? Bet he wouldn't have any of this shit if you did your fucking job. Someday I'll get to fire all of you lazy ass rackers. You son of a... Watch your fucking language, Liam Sue. You have any idea what you're doing? Doing my job. You better do your job while you still have one. Had enough. You... Calm down, Mr. Sue. Shut your fucking mouth. For every word you say, I'm gonna cut a chunk off your pay, understood? Ooh, yes! I wanted to do that so badly. Ooh, I was going to do it. I'm gonna be honest. If the option to punch the shit out of him came up, I was gonna do it. So thank you for having my back, Liam. Justin, I get the juicer down. Understood. You're the man, Mr. Sue. One heck of a punch. Mr. Sue, do you know what I'm doing? That was awesome. Stick it to the man, hell yeah! No, not really. Huh? I was not. Never mind. My racket needs authorization from the division's lead computer. Can't afford to waste any time on this asshole. I can't. It was a good punch. Like, you saw the pullback, and then, like, a whole shoulder into the punch. And like Liam's like you see the arm there. There's a little bit of like toning, you know. That punch wasn't a soft one. Taking care of it. The introducer is being unracked as we speak. And thank you, Mr. Sue. But you... Did I pay the price? Don't worry about me. Yeah. Everyone, the medics are on the way in the unracking bay. Why don't we just put this jackass in there and be like, oh, well, he wanted to get into the rack. There was an accident. Is he gonna be okay? I don't know yet. We can only do this much. We acted fast, he should be alright. Should be alright after that? Anyone pull the emergency stop lever? Yes, Jason responded in a split second. I could have saved the juicer's life. Wow, well done. Well done, really. Did the right thing, boy. You have a kind heart, I can tell that much. Think again whether you still want to work here. Screening folk will keep you for your kind heart. Down here at Ops, we don't. You see, we deal with the consequences they hardly ever see. Kind heart won't last very long here. Won't blame you if you change your mind. Incidents like this will keep happening. Think carefully. Everyone, I have bad news. Why that face? How bad could it be? What happened seems to be just part of a widespread malfunction throughout the entire cellar. What? Why didn't you say so? Now we must... Calm down. All key systems are intact, including the life support system. Many secondary systems are brought offline, though, including part of the ventilation. Emergency repair is underway. We have people from logistics on site for the majority of the work. Meanwhile, we must provide support. Engineering team stand by and follow procedure 8R. Jesse, you're in charge of the office for now. Roger. What about me? Paxton, go help Site 4. Yale, report to logistics and see what they need. Roger. Acknowledged. Now, Jason. Sorry, looks like your field practice has to stop. However, I think I've known enough about you. Your first racking is perfect, I'm impressed. We can always use more detail-oriented rackers. I decided to hire you, Jason. I will inform Miss Ye. Fantastic. Or is it? I see you have a good reason to turn down my offer. I'll leave this up to you. Don't worry about what you did. Grade 4 injury is lethal. You had a legitimate reason to pull the emergency stop. Phew. I'll go report to Monsieur. I'll inform her what happened, then clean up this mess. Mr. Su, we need to talk. Well, this turd. Leave him there. We need to borrow his office. Yeah, you piece of shit. God. What an ass. Just, God, I was so hoping, I was just like, if I get the option to punch, I will. I will deck this bastard in the face. Job be damned. Okay. So, what am I doing? Are we heading back to the office? Malfunction just now was seriously bad. Hold on, let me see. Huh? Damn, we missed it. We should have stayed in the office. What happened? Someone just knocked who out? Aren't you the lead? How do you know? I recorded and uploaded to the chat group. Who did it? I mean, knocked him out? It's like Mr. Su, that old racker. Whoa. Pay to watch that in live action. Oh shit. Wonder how who's doing now? Well, he's still on the floor. Can't think of anyone wanting to give him a hand. No way. Yeah, stupid asshole. Wait. Hey, aren't we? Oh wait, no, they're just re-saying the same thing. Quake just now. Don't tell me it's... Yeah, it must be the cellar having a heart attack again. Air conditioning's down too, it's boiling hot. Hey. You leaving too? Let's go together. Sure. Let's get going. I was about to say, am I even allowed to drive this thing? But... Oh, it's probably self-driving. Eh? Gate's not working? Looks like yes? Wow. This has to be more than a normal malfunction. Probably. Screw this. Maybe we can fix it. Let's try a remote restart. How bad exactly is the situation? No idea. Hold on, let me try something. Thanks, Pax. Is the elevator even gonna work? I'm worried about that. Dude, this is taking forever. Working on it, shut up. Hey, do you guys think that juicer will be okay? Absolutely. What about you, Mr. Dai? He's probably gonna be okay. Hope so. Dumb? No one wants to talk about it, not now. Alright, sorry. How'd you make up your mind? I mean, the emergency stop. Yale. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Please disregard if you mind. I don't mind. Yeah. Because I don't have no family, just a girlfriend. Because I couldn't fail him? Because it was the right thing to do, yeah. Hey! Sounds like suggesting the rest of us are cowards. Hesitating when someone's life is at stake? That is cowardice. I didn't mean that, sorry. It's alright, I was just saying. Shut up, Yale. No, stop bothering him. Okay. Huh, it's done. Awesome. Let's get going. I mean, that's a hard decision to make in the moment, but I do still think it was the right thing to do. Fuck. What was that? It's like a rack juicer dropping from the ceiling. Damn. Was it one of those I just racked up? Don't think so. Yeah, those should have been sent to other parts. It's like the issue is way worse than we thought. Holy mother of... It's time, it's time. This is the end. I mean, he might not be alive. The end of what? This farm. This farm has reached the end of its life. This pile of old junk is falling apart. People are dying. HQ has to approve the budget now. Cost doesn't justify the benefit. Yeah, I just didn't like the other option. That's the only reason I chose that. When we say replace the equipment, it means revamping the whole cellar. It's a gigantic cost. I've done the math. Paying compensation for injured and dead juicers is much cheaper. So they just shut this place down already. Mr. Su said HQ is seriously considering it. Not counting on it. Shutting down Silencio will leave a big dent in the overall flop supply. I hope they'll just shut it down anyway. Yeah. Don't they worry about losing their own jobs? Is she unemployed if the farm shut down? Must be scary hearing all this talk about the farm shutdown. Don't worry, the whole process will take at least 3 years, if it happens at all. Plus, we're specialists. Finding a new job won't be too hard. Those talkers at screening won't be so lucky, though. That's why they want to keep the farm running. Yeah. No, I know why they want the farm shut down so badly. We've had enough. If the farm can't be saved, it's better to shut down sooner rather than later. Never heard anything like this at screening. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Unless we see another one fall. Luckily, we didn't. Here we are. Bye, guys. Bye, Pax. Bye. Did well, Jason. You all did well. Yeah, we all did well. Okay, bye-bye. I gotta go see Fran. And be like, Fran, the stuff's messed up down there. Oh, hey, Yale. You going with me? There's my autosave. Whew. I wonder if there is like a path in this where you side with screening instead. But I feel like I want to side with ops. I don't think we've done formal introductions. Ahem. Yale Yang, Racker Apprentice. Nice to meet you. Jason Dye. Nice to meet you. Right. I heard them call your name. You're not the talkative type? Depends on who I'm talking to. Ah, is that so? Hey, after everything that happened today, I guess you won't want to join us, right? I haven't decided yet. Or... I mean, I'm not totally sure, but honestly, I think I will, but I haven't decided yet. I see. Remember what you saw here, if you end up being assigned to screening. It's not like Mr. Sue. I'm not like Mr. Sue. I think Screening simply doesn't understand what's happening here. The company's too obsessed with confidentiality. We need more cross-division exchange. Right now there are too many misunderstandings. We've been dealing with the toughest problems of this farm. Screening team, they don't see what we do, they just make unreasonable demands. You saw it yourself, 2 casualties in one day, and see, like, that's part of the reason that I'm like, I want to side with screening, like, I want to go to screening instead of ops, because I've seen ops. I know what they're dealing with now, and I can give Kathy support in screening. I guess life at screening must be cozy? There was an assault incident yesterday. What? Assault in the contract rooms, 1 dead, 1 injured. Gosh. Did they find out the cause? His family died in the cellar. They should have learned a lesson. Learned a lesson? Please. Don't send unqualified juicers down, no more. Who, screening? Who else? They send people obviously not fit for juicing all the time. Doesn't take a doctor to tell they're walking bombs, accidents waiting to happen. And in many accidents that did happen, the juicers are not fit for juicing either. If they kept up their screening standards, a lot of these could have been avoided. Since you've been working with them for a while... Just hold on. This is not my fault. Not trying to blame you. Did they ever say they are sending unqualified people down? Sorry, I don't know. I need to be sorry, I wasn't really expecting anything. Initially I thought they were just lazy asses, then I heard they're doing it on purpose to meet assigned quotas. More juicer signs means more bonus, right? I don't think it's a case of the more the better, but at screening they do have a minimum quota. As far as I know, they do have quotas. They do have quotas. Knew it. Slipping unqualified candidates through. Jeff and Tyler, did they do it? Never mind. Can't dwell on these negative thoughts. Poor juicers. Reminds me. The people at Ox, they have no problem with the word juicer at all. You guys don't seem to mind the word juicer. Yeah, I mentioned that last time. Eh? They really mind the word at screening? We don't have that hypocrite culture here. All they do is talk and be nice. We're actually dealing with life and death situations here. They do more than talk. Okay, I admit I don't know what exactly they do at screening. Isn't it just talking to the juicers? My point is, we care more about juicers than they do. Care with action. Screening people do their fancy talk, then leave the rest to us. Do you think the use of a word really matters? That's encouraging discrimination. It's just a word. It means what you want it to mean. No, that's not how it works. That's always the stupidest argument with any kind of derogatory term or slur. You're like, I just don't mean it that way. No! If someone tells you they don't like a word, just don't use it. It's not hard. It's a loaded word. Alright, I respect our differences. Yeah, I mean, I get you... Like, I'm starting to see the comparison between, like, Ops and them. Like, Ops definitely deals with, like, a lot of the horrors of this stuff going on. And I'm not going to say that Screening deals with, like, just as bad stuff. But Screening does have their own side of things where, like, what we saw with when I was doing the contract signing, there were people literally crying, begging to be put on, even if they weren't qualified. And all of these things, and having to tell them no. Or having people, like, getting mad and, like, coming in and stabbing people and things like that. Like, they definitely have their own problems. I do think Ops has it worse and has to see the dirtier side of things, but I do think Screening has their own issues as well. Also, it seems like they get just like pressure from higher ups to, you know, let people through and stuff just as much. They get just as much higher up pressure as ops does, basically. See you later, Jason Dye. Ah, right, Jason. Sorry. Bye. Bye. Yeah. I mean, I guess we haven't actually seen a contributor be like, I don't want you to call me a juicer, but I still think it's not a nice word to call them. They're people. And they're having horrible things done to them, as you've seen at Ops and regularly talk about. So it's just weird to me that they would want to call them something like that. You there. Please come here for a moment. What now? Part of an ongoing investigation, I need to perform a full body scan on you. Full body scan? This device will detect storage devices on you, if any. Okay, you're clear. I know what's going on. Free to go now. What? You're not answering my questions. I don't have to answer any of your questions. Now please go. What the? Did somebody come in and cause this to happen? Like, did someone intentionally cause the screw up? They searched you too? Yeah, they're searching everyone coming out of the cellar. What's going on? No idea. People from HQ just do whatever they say. I'd not rub them the wrong way if I were you. Yeah, I'm wondering if somebody came in, because they said storage devices. I'm wondering if somebody came in and intentionally, like, what's the word? Like, sabotaged the cellar? And that's why they're checking everybody that's coming from it? Maybe. Can we go to screening and say hi to our friends? Maybe? I think at this point I'm just supposed to meet Fran outside, possibly. But let's see if we can go pop in on screening. Oh yeah, I was supposed to report to Miss Ye, wasn't I? Huh? Chaster's back. Woohoo! How's Ops feel? Bunch of snobs, eh? Actually, they're pretty nice. Aren't they? Like, self-righteous snobby? For example, like, leave it to the real professionals. Or anyone with a mouth could do your job at screening? I kinda like that, more or less. Speaking of, what's it like at Ops? Which part? Our office. Never been there, haven't even seen pictures. Yeah, right, totally no idea. Eh? Haven't I told you already? Did, but there's hardly any information. Eh? I told you everything I saw. Dark, dark place. Many screens. How are we supposed to get any insight about that? Those are facts. Come on, Jaster, do a better job than she did. There's an elevator that goes to the control room for racking. Elevator right in their office? Cool. Anything else? They had very, very high ceiling. Sounds classy. Ops wins this round, our ceiling's meh. And? It's a huge glass pane that turns into a screen. Damn! How huge is huge? About 6 or 7 of these desks together side by side. That's huge! Sounds expensive. That's it? That's about the size of it. Wow. Still hard to imagine. At least now we're sure it's very different from our average offices. Yeah, stop bothering him. Why? Say Tyler, you're surprisingly uninterested in Ops. He's there for field practice, not a tour. Alright. Tell us what happened there, Jaster. Hey. We had a very bad accident. Accident? Widespread malfunction in the cellar. Juicers were hurt. Sounds bad indeed. What did I say? They're not doing their job. Also, my character just said juicers. Yeah, and the assault yesterday is their fault too. Which is, it's just kind of funny considering I told QQ not to say it. Wait, you really think they're not doing their job? Of course. They have one job, which is to keep the cellar in order. Now it's a total mess. How else do you think things got this bad in the cellar? They don't have the budget to keep the cellar well serviced. Huh, can't believe they're saying that. People at Ops take the highest salary, that's how they spent their budget. You aware of this, Jason? What does their salary have to do with the budget? A lot! Let me explain. Silencio receives a fixed budget from HQ every quarter. The farm generates a more or less fixed revenue. HQ has no reason to increase our budget. A small part of this budget is for routine expenditure, the rest is allocated to divisions. We decide how to spend the money. Yeah, we have a lot of power in managing our own division. Decided to use most of their budget on staff salary instead of keeping the cellar serviced. And if HQ decides to increase the overall budget, they'd use the surplus for their own salary. I don't believe their story, Jason. Yeah, I can't find 1 ounce of empathy across the whole Ops team. I don't think they're bad people. We didn't say they're bad people. Personally, I hate them with a passion, but I wouldn't call them bad people. Their issue, like Tyler said, is that they have no empathy. They never consider how others feel, egocentric. They believe they deserve better pay, on par with what their counterparts in other farms are getting. Is that wrong? No. Without context, their salary is totally justified. But with context, more staff salary means less budget for everything else. You don't have any context though, QQ. You aren't down there. I still don't think it's their fault. I'm not really blaming them. Like I said, I wouldn't call them bad people. I agree that these accidents are fundamentally Vision's fault as a company. Us employees can't be held responsible. But again, like I said, they could have kept things service and running at the cost of their own salary. Yeah, QQ, but they shouldn't have to do that. They shouldn't have to give up their salary when they have to deal with a lot of shit every single day. But they chose not to do it. They had the option to take more responsibility and help people. A lot of people. They gave it up. Or still, they mock us for doing so. Would you take this responsibility, though? Let me make it clear. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. They're not obliged to take on extra responsibilities. Then back to your question. Most of us at Screening have chosen the opposite. We spent most of our budget on contributor benefits. Sometimes when the budget's too low, Wayne would ask us whether we'd like to forfeit our own bonus. It's an anonymous process, so I can't tell who decided to help the contributors at their own cost. Judging by the numbers, most of us did. And don't forget our salary and bonus are way lower than theirs. Anyway, Screening and Ops have chosen different paths. I don't think you guys are a bit too idealistic. They mock you for that? Maybe not exactly mocking, but they do think we're idealistic idiots. Now you know why we don't like them? We just want to make the world a better place. But I agree with them in that this place needs to be shut down. Like, it does. And it's horrible what they're going through down there. Like, both teams have it shitty, but as far as, like, the really awful things that they're dealing with, I do think Ops has it worse. We didn't ask everyone else to do the same. How could they be mean to us? Tell me you're taking their side again. I'm not. I think sometimes not taking sides is taking sides. I haven't said anything yet. Anyway, that's the situation. Hey, why are we talking about this again? You guys led the subject off course. Right, sorry. Enough of this gloomy talk. Yeah, you're right. Cutting slack again, huh? Mr. Lau? Gwen, how's your assignment doing? Almost ready. She has back. If anyone needs to see her, she's in the office. Not in a good mood, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Why? Oh no, it probably has something to do with the IIB. The IIB? Those people in black suits? Jeff. Don't chase, it's on track. Busy with something else, your assignment comes next. You... Deadline's pretty far away now. Don't I get to decide my own priorities? Whatever suits you. Tyler, can I borrow you for a minute? What for? Did you come to my desk? Sure. That'll work, Jester. Mr. Lau will kill me. Anything else you want to share? Is there anyone sending unqualified candidates down to meet their assigned quota? What? Mean someone in our division? Seemed to have hit a nerve. Why ask? He told me so at Ops. Bastards. As far as I know, no one would do that. There's actually someone. Sky could totally have done it, but he's fired now. Or like transferred. Well, know enough to answer your question since I'm not involved in consultation. You can try asking Jeff or Tyler. Okay, I got work to do. Talk to you later. Okay, there's my autosave. I do think I will go ahead and end off here for today's episode just because I might try and get all my episodes recorded today and maybe see if I can get some extra ones built up as a backlog. We'll see. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.